Is it okay to have a pop up on your website? This is something a lot of us need to know because, yes, you should. But also, there's a couple of things we need to make very clear. Now, if you have missed any of this month's Thrive in 5 episodes, we're talking all about email, how to grow, what landing pages are, what to do once you've made an opt in, all of the things, including what to even email your list. So make sure you go and catch up on those other 2 episodes. This is episode 3 of this month's series. And make sure you go to thrivetogether.blog/email to download our email growth workbook, where we teach you how to cultivate a thriving email list in 4 simple steps. And we're breaking down everything in that workbook for you to make it super, super easy, including like how to set up a welcome sequence, what tools to get started working with, all of the things you need to know. So, pop ups, we personally like them. Don't always send them to a landing page. We like them because you don't want to necessarily, oof, no, that doesn't even make sense. We like pop ups. There is just a couple of things that you need to make sure that you do with them. And the very first thing is make sure they're easy to exit. You want to make sure that on mobile and on desktop or your tablet that there's a very clear X that they know exactly where to click. It's not hidden if they do not want the pop-up, because there is nothing worse than somebody having a pop-up and they can't get rid of it. And so they end up leaving your site. This is going to ding you on so many levels. Google is going to know, and it's going to lower your chances of showing up in search rankings. Okay. So if you've been working on SEO, we don't want to kill that. So make sure whenever you do your pop up that there is a clear way for them to exit if they do not want the pop up. Now, the other thing is that you want to be very strategic with what this is. We don't want this to be a pop up that just sends them to a landing page. We like pop ups because right there, they can quickly and easily sign up for your email list, sign up for whatever opt in you're promoting. So we like a nice, pretty image, a quick title about what this is, and then the form right there in the pop up for them to put their name and their email address, a button to click sign up, and that's it. We don't want to put an image there that then leads to another landing page where they have to sign up over there. We want as few clicks as possible. We want to make this super, super easy for them to sign up right there and not have to click around a bunch of times, because that lowers the percentage of people that are going to actually sign up for your email list. So we want to be strategic and we want to keep them up to date. So seasonality is huge. If you, whatever type of content really you have, you can come up with a way to release things based on season. So once you've made your first opt-in, you can change them out based on what season we're going into. So that can be anything that you're talking about. It can be a season of life. It can be literal spring, summer, fall, and winter. Whatever your opt-ins are, you can change them out. If you only have one, that's fine. Keep it with that one evergreen one that is able to go year round. But you can really be strategic with this and really talk to your audience about where they're at. I'm going to use one of our girls inside of Shift, our coaching program, for example. Kim has a blog where she talks a lot about gardening. She has this beautiful flower garden. Oh, it's absolutely stunning. And so what she does is she needs to switch her opt-in out throughout the year based on the seasons, right? So right now she is prepping her seeds for them to be planted and to start to grow. And so she is going to prep her audience to do that as well. So she would want to create an opt-in and have something like that showing right now. Because with this releasing in February, not everybody is able to start growing flowers right now, just dependent on where you live in the world, right? So she wants to be very mindful of that. Whereas in the fall, she's probably not planting either. So she wants to talk about harvesting and talk about have an opt-in for different fall florals and what do you need to do to prep for winter, right? So you can see how she clearly needs several opt-ins based on the time of the year. So all of those need to be changed out with your pop-up because we don't want your pop-up to show up and to be something Christmas related in February when we're talking about spring break, right? So make sure that you update those regularly. All right. And make sure that you guys go and download that free workbook that we have for you, our email growth workbook at thrivetogether.blog/email, or just click the link in the description below and you can get it that way. All right. We'll see you guys back here soon.